Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hi, Sabrina, Nana, Debbie, Danette, Teresa, Sandra, Tia, BK, Linda, Lynn. How you guys all doing tonight? Gord, I see in here. Retha, Michelle. Hopefully everyone's having a good day today. Slow news day today, but it's still stuff happening and stuff's moving quite quickly. Of course, they want to try to take over everything they can. Hi, Amber. Hi, Deborah. Once again. Oh, it's just crazy. Oil prices are going up and up and up to 125 now for Bonnie Light crude. Even Brent crude's staying up at 120 a barrel now. This is going to be hard times coming forward. Fuel prices are going to keep going up, and people are going to keep expecting it to go up at this point. It's not looking like there's a way to stall it or slow it down anytime soon. Of course, we're watching that amongst with quite a amount of other things. Heat wave expected to hit the southwest of the country this week. Expected rolling blackouts already expected from this heat wave this early in the year. Now, what are we going to do when we hit further on in the year? There's no question. There's too many problems to even deal with right now. Of course, we also have Biden invoking the Defense Production Act over solar panels to produce solar panels. Using the Defense Production Act, which is supposed to be used for wartime in defense of our nation, now being used to produce goods that should be produced on a normal benefit. The president is also issuing a 2-year tariff exemption on solar panel imports from several Southeast Asian nations, meaning we're no longer going to charge on that. Gas price over $4 a gallon. Most places have gas prices well over $5 right now. National average is $4.76, I believe, right now, $4.79. But Biden, of course, using his executive powers today to boost the domestic production of solar panels and their parts. I've never seen the Defense Production Act used in this way, ever. And this is ridiculous. We are shipping oil to, yes, Europe, and we are shipping natural gas to Europe as well. But the Defense Production Act was made in order for us to fight wars, to force manufacturers to switch over to produce those goods. Now we're forcing manufacturers to switch over to making solar panel parts and solar panels. Why? Oh, wait. Because he messed up with oil. Now, what's this going to cost us? Because this is going to be our money. Taxpayers are directly paying for this. It's not good. It is not good in the outlying run. The tariff-free solar panels, of course, being imported from Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam. So where they're actually using people, slave labor, to produce solar panels, we're going to allow those without tariffs now. Even though we are the country that is supposedly the human rights country. It is just sickening. Sickening. Oil prices, of course, are going to stay up. Of course, Russia bombed Kiev for the first time in weeks. In weeks, of course, Saudi Arabia decided to hike OPEC, gave oil prices a nudge up. Oil prices were slightly down early on Monday after Russia fired missiles on the capital city of Kiev for the first time in weeks, but they immediately went up as soon as OPEC decided to raise prices. OPEC knows they have, Saudi Arabia, of course, knows that they have a very tight knit on oil right now. By raising prices just a little bit, they obviously get their money. They raised their prices per barrel for light grade by $2.10 a barrel. And then just yesterday, or just this morning, $6.50 a barrel more they decided to go up. So last month was $2.10. And these price measures that they're charging are just raising overall oil prices. Our overall oil prices may be 120 right now, but Saudi Arabia is charging 135. And people are buying it. Even us. It is sad, sad, sad to see what's happening. We're seeing attacks on people all around the country for everything they do. It's just crazy. And of course, the January 6th committee announced today, even though that the public hearings are done, they will continue to dig to find evidence to prove what they want to be right. That means they're still going to start fabricating evidence at this point. By them saying that today, I think it definitely points that they're going to fabricate any evidence they could not find. And if you're not fed up with that, you should be. As an American citizen, this is ridiculous and it's going to keep getting worse. Digging to find problems is not the way to do it. Obviously, they couldn't find the problems that they wanted to find on January 6th by the public hearings and the committees that were all held. So now they're going to continue to dig privately. Who knows how many people's information they're going to get illegally. Someplace in New York or California right now is over $10 a gallon. They got everybody watching what happened to Amber Heard instead of looking at what's really happening in the world. Now there's 2 different variants of the monkeypox here. Of course, nobody's talking about that. No mainstream media whatsoever. And they don't know where the second variant came from. It is not a natural variant. But nobody's talking about that. It's literally one thing after another. We have volcano go off in the Philippines. They're dealing with ash problems right now. It is getting sad. Yeah, that trial was a diversion. There was no reason it should have been publicized. It was a trial that had no bearing in society. People can't afford gas now. Just imagine when you're paying, because usually milk is about $1.50 more than a gallon of gas, and we're not paying that yet for milk. But we will be paying that as farmers get hit. Of course, trying to take so many things. They're trying to take our guns away. We're facing oil prices at ridiculous prices. Inflation's out of control. Biden's using the Defense Production Act for something it was never meant for. We have Russia and China wanting to move on what they want to do. Russia just obviously proved that they're not going to play ball or nice anymore. They're going to play hardball. They're moving in. While our politics are moving in on our rights as civilians, going against the Constitution and the Bill of Rights that was drafted by our founders. Watching this fall. I mean, America's deteriorating relations and influence on the world is happening. It's happening. We're losing our influence on the world. And it's not a surprise. Our military looks weak. Our policies don't hold water. Our red lines mean nothing. Just one thing after another. One thing after another. And it doesn't look like it's going to be any better anytime soon. We could pray it will be. We could pray it's going to get better. We can't even produce enough power to fight a heat wave that's coming up. I mean, this week, Texas, they're worried about the extreme temperatures and dangerously hot. Not just Texas, but some of South California and other places. It just doesn't make sense. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm down in South Florida too, if you guys ever wondered. Crazy times, but of course, if you didn't know, Philippine volcano eruption today. I'm sure nobody heard about this. Several villages are covered in ash right now in the Philippines. And that is a tragedy. Just one thing after another, though. When is it going to end? When is the world going to start getting together and say, hey, we need to work as one? We need to get back on track. The mass shootings we're seeing are mass shootings are, okay, let's go back 2014. There was an average of one mass shooting per day. Today, we're still below that average this year. We see those numbers that they push on us saying the mass shootings are getting worse. No, crime rates are going up. And now they're including things that weren't mass shootings in the first place. Like gang violence was never included in mass shootings. Now it is. So twisting the numbers that you get out of something is just ridiculous. Yeah, I wouldn't be. If you have stock, I would get out of there. Diesel went up to 689 there. Wow. 689. Just wait. Fuel prices will go up this week, same as though we've seen the raise of $6.10 per barrel, or $6.50 per barrel today from Saudi Arabia. That's going to affect everybody's oil prices, fuel prices coming forward. And those will be reflected quite quickly this week. And Saudi Arabia is not done. They want to raise prices even more. Crime is going to get worse. They try to take away people's weapons. It's not going to be a friendly sight. I mean, we have red flag laws in this country. We don't need any more gun control laws. We need the red flag laws that we have applied to our country. If somebody has mental health issues, they should have to be verified that they can even own a weapon. I know, like, my verification is I have to be verified to keep my weapons because I know I have anxiety issues. The problem is they're selling these guns. The ones that are sold legally to people that have mental health issues aren't being looked after. And that's a problem. Shooting that happened in Philadelphia, shootings that happen all around the country this weekend. Just ridiculous. Truly ridiculous. Enforce the laws we have. No new laws. Yeah. There are laws there to protect and stop these things from happening. They don't want to enforce the ones we have. Yeah, but the thing is, you talk to a doctor. Your doctor can evaluate you. They're not stupid. The problem is these people that have violent tendencies and suicidal tendencies are going and buying guns without even getting flagged. There is no flag whatsoever. No, Jeff, that's the problem. The criminals aren't who they're going after. They're going after the legal gun owners. The legal gun owners. Oh, so is the U.S. the main manufacturer of guns? Yes, we're the main assembler of guns. I can't say manufacturer. Yeah, weapons and bullets are smuggled across borders. Entire countries are filled with guns that don't exist in their countries. So it's just sad. I want to come on and give you guys a quick update of what's happening. It's just Russia's moving forward with what they're going to do. No, Alan, I'm going to say it doesn't, the Constitution. I'm going to say there's already laws on the books, though, that say that they can't. That's a good one, Jeff. That's a good one. You guys are more than welcome to call in and share your stories and share your thoughts about this gun control issue because we like to hear it. We really do. The number's right there up there on the screen. Because I understand everybody has their own opinion. I believe that we should be able to right to bear arms should right to bear arms. It doesn't say guns. It doesn't say what kind of weapon. It says a right to bear arms to protect you from your government. A well-armed militia is the only protection from the government taking control. Founding fathers knew this. The founding fathers knew this. They've seen what happened before in England and everywhere else that came from, Spain. And heck, you go back 20, 25 years ago, you had target practice at school with weapons. At school, you were trained how to use a firearm. It's just crazy watching what's happening out there. Nobody's going to call in. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I know there's not much to talk about tonight, but it's just gas prices, food shortages, they're coming our way. I mean, I just got 72 more MREs or full day MREs. Got 120 coming. Stock up while you can. Stock up while you can. Because we don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know where we're heading. And if Biden gets his way and these missiles get delivered to Ukraine this week, we could be facing serious problems very quickly. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'll keep you guys updated. God bless you. I will see you Wednesday night. Unless something extreme happens, then of course I will be on tomorrow night. But besides that, God bless you. God bless America. And stay strong.